Hi guys, Average Musician here. Today I'm going to be doing a short video where I record the Yamaha THR10 via its direct injection, through its USB interface, whatever you want to call it, and via a mic, in this case my Sennheiser E606. So when I bought this amp, I basically bought it because I wanted to record very easily without a microphone, wherever I was, wherever I wanted to take it with my laptop. But the quality is suspect. I did a bit of research and I wasn't sure with what I found. So I'm going to do a direct comparison where I toggle between the two so that you guys can hear the difference between recording with a microphone and recording with direct injection. Alright, so this is the clean comparison. So I'm just going to record the same thing via my microphone and then via my Yamaha THR10 audio interface. So let's begin. So I've done my clean comparison and now I'm going to do my drive comparison. Now if you can see on the GoPro cam, I haven't changed any of the settings on my THR10. That's because I don't like to use any of the drives on it. I much prefer my Boss Super Overdrive. So that's what I'll be using, and so let's get going. Alright guys, I've had to come back to this because my screen capture program wasn't recording sound the other day and I couldn't figure out how to fix it. Totally different story, but what I've got here is I've got my two files, the one that was recorded with the audio interface and the one that was recorded via a microphone. So I'm just going to toggle them on and off, and as you can see, neither of them have any inserts or EQs on them. They're both completely raw. So all I did was amplify the DI'd guitar just a little bit so that the volume was similar. Alright, so let's start with the DI and I'll toggle it on and off as we go. Alright, so hopefully that's given you an idea of the difference in the sounds. Now for me, the microphone has a much greater dynamic range. You get more of the highs and much more of the lows, and especially when you're strumming or playing chords on the clean guitar, the mic sound seems to be far superior in my opinion. The DI, it tends to sound a little bit compressed. It's got a lot of mids, and if I were to use it, fiddle with the settings until I get something that's quite nice. Especially in the picked section at the end, the DI guitar sounds quite tinny. I just really don't like it, but at the same token, the mic'd guitar also sounds quite high. I think that's just because of the guitar that I use. Alright, so now I'm going to do a quick comparison of the driven section. Just a quick reminder, I was using the Boss overdrive pedal and not the built-in drives on the THR10 because I don't really like them. So there is a bit of noise in the background. Again, that's because of my guitar. It's got very hot pickups. So let's start again with the DI'd sound and we'll hear what it's like. Alright, so once again I find the DI guitar a little bit thin, especially in the picked section, so if I'm soloing or whatever. That section, I don't really like that sound, so I would EQ it, but I find the tightness of that is quite good for when I'm playing chords and chugging, or palm muting. I find that really good, whereas the microphone, it tends to be a bit rumbly, so I would run a low pass filter on that. So in all honesty, if I were recording professionally, I would definitely use a microphone. I might do both, simply so that I could mix them however I liked, and I would always EQ it. It's almost automatic for me to EQ guitars. It's very rare for me for it to come into the program and the guitar to be perfect. So while the DI is a very useful tool, and I use it almost all my recordings, because I'm just recording on my desk at home, not in the studio, it does have its limitations, and having a microphone for when you want to get a specific sound, when you're using an amp, of course, that doesn't have a DI, is very, very handy. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope this has been useful, and if you want to see any more videos, you can always subscribe. Peace.